I'm Dr. Lara, and welcome to another week of channeled messages. So sit back, relax, and see if there's anything that resonates for you today. Okay, so I'm seeing kind of like a field where there's little fire pockets. And what they're showing me, so they're giving me kind of an analogy. So within these fire pockets, there is like greenery and trees and shrubs. And what they're telling me is these fire pockets, they are the people that are still holding on to the old paradigm, the people that are still caught up in everything that is happening, the still believing what is going on. I'm not saying that that stuff is not going on, but really getting entrenched into the happenings of the planet. And what the angels are asking for is a call of compassion for these people. It just feels like they're just really entrenched in holding on to their old ideas and their beliefs, and it's really hard for them to move beyond where they're at right now. So they're calling for us to have compassion, and they're showing me like this analogy of like when an animal gets backed into a corner and they're scared, they're going to come out growling and fighting and swatting, and that's how these people are that are still caught up in everything and they're scared. So when that happens, they come out and they say things that they don't really mean, but it comes from the fear. So we're being called to have compassion for these people. And once again, they want to remind us we were there once too. We were caught up in all of the fear. We were caught up in the deceit and the lies. And so just understand that we are all on our path to ascension, and everybody has a different place on the path. So for the people that have been awake for a while, instead of getting mad at the people that are in this phase right now, have compassion for them. It's not going to last forever. Like if you look back on the way things were like 5 years ago, where like it seemed like everybody was in a panic, right? Not everybody is in a panic. It may seem like everybody's in a panic because more people are waking up seeing that more people are in a panic, but it really is shifting. It's just shifting your perspective over to something that is more positive. There are really a lot of really good things that are happening in the world right now, and you just have to look for it. You have to see it. Maybe you have to be it, okay? Because the more that you judge other people for their actions and their fears, the more you feed into that energy, and that doesn't help anybody. Okay. All right. Okay, this is for a lot of people that are kind of like waking up to what their memories of who they truly are. Like you may think that you are having more psychic abilities, or you're getting these downloads, or you're remembering things and you're like, where did that come from? Okay, that is happening more and more. So what that is your codes are getting activated. Your DNA strands are getting activated, and you're a light worker and you're remembering why you're here. Okay, so if you're someone that has grown up not feeling like you fit in, or you belong to any particular group, that the world did not make sense to you, and you just felt different, chances are, you're a light worker. And we have all been called, the light workers have been called to come to this space right here, right now on this planet for this particular ascension process. So the light worker is here to, one, embody the light that's coming into the planet to help dissipate, put out the fires, to dissipate the darkness, Okay. And for some, it's just being on the planet and holding that energy is what they're here to do. For others, they really feel like there's something that needs to be birthed forward, like their healing abilities or their intuitive abilities, whatever that is, and they feel like there's things that need to come out, and they're saying yes, yes, it does, but to have faith in yourself. Take that leap of faith and start doing it. That doesn't mean, you have to go hire a coach and make it a business. They're just saying, just share who you are. If you have an intuitive message, share it with friends and family first and see what happens. Start studying whatever is interesting to you. Some people, with Reiki or crystals or sacred geometry or breath work, whatever it is that you're called to, just do it. Just do it. The time is now to shine your light. And it doesn't mean that you have to get out and be this huge personality that influences a million people. Just be you. And the circles that you touch, they're going to touch others, and they're going to touch others, and they're going to touch others. So the message here is like, you are safe. Because in the past, we, as light workers, didn't really feel safe because of persecution. But that they're saying that time has passed. Like, it's just the wave of light that's coming in. It's huge, and there's no stopping it. So it's just like we're all shining our light, and it's getting stronger and stronger. So it's safer and safer. And they are saying too that they're, if you've been afraid to shine your light, that there's been programs that have been programmed into the light workers to be afraid. And if that is the case for you, intend for those codes or those programmings to be released. And you'll find that when you intend that, it's much easier for these things to dissipate and fall away. And of course, one of the ways to move through your fear or to move past the fear, it's not waiting for it to go away, but to feel the fear and do it anyway. And the more that you do that, the more confident you'll be, and the more courageous you'll be, and you'll be able to move forward a little bit easier. Okay, let's see what else we have here. They're also showing me like entrepreneurship, and this isn't just about light workers. This is about anybody. Okay, so, and they're showing me AI. So there's like this big thing with AI taking over people's jobs, and a lot of people are really upset about it. And from that perspective, from a 3D perspective, if that's your bread and butter and here AI is coming in and taking your job, yes, that is very scary. They don't want to discount that. What they want to offer you, though, is a different way of looking at it. It actually, anything that happens in our lives that feels like it's not a good thing always eventually ends up being a good thing. So if you are losing your job because of AI or because of budget cuts or whatever, in that moment, it seems tragic, but you rise from the ashes. They're showing me a phoenix. So it's about you rising from the ashes, and it's giving you the opportunity to ask yourself, what is it that I really want to do? Because chances are maybe you didn't really like that job anyway, or you've grown out of it. Maybe you did like the job, but you've grown out of it, and there's something within you that's wanting to be rebirthed. So just ask yourself, what is it that I love to do? What do I know a lot about? And how can I convey that to other people? How can I be of service to other people? And they're showing me like a simple thing, not simple, not easy, but gardening. So if you are a gardener and you know a lot about, like, let's say succulents, and you could do videos, you could start teaching class. There's people we want to learn. Okay, there's coming, it's like we're coming online, and our brains are showing me that our brains are starting to light up. And we're starting to pull ourselves out of the mundane life that we've been living, and we're wanting new experiences. We're wanting to learn things, okay? AI has its place. It has its place, but we as humans and star seeds and light workers, we have our place too. And it's about finding that balance, okay? So it's actually a gift for you to find what is in here that you really, really want to do. And they're showing me again, take that leap of faith. Because if you see the signs that your job is going to be obsolete pretty soon, it's going to end anyway. So take that leap of faith. You are going to be guided. Just ask. Ask within yourself. Ask yourself, what is the next thing I need to do today? You have all the answers within you. The angels are just here to remind you that you have the answers. So when they say ask yourself, what is it that I want to do? And then move forward from there. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Okay, it feels like, they're showing me heart. It feels like a heavy heart. It feels like there's some forgiveness that needs to take place, but it's forgiveness of ourselves. Okay, if we feel like we're angry at other people, more often than not, it stems from us being upset at ourselves. So if you find that you're trying to forgive other people for things, but it's just not working, turn that in and ask yourself, what do I need to forgive myself for? And oftentimes we're the hardest to forgive. We're so hard on ourselves, and the angels are just, they're saying, lighten up, lighten up. That too is like a program, like the judgment and the criticism and all of that stuff. It's not who we truly are. The essence of who we truly are is joy, is love, is compassion. That's who we truly are. It's like when we get into these bouts of like guilt and judgment and all of that, that's feeding into things we don't want to feed into. Okay. And oftentimes we have been programmed to be judgmental, and so they're just saying, take a step back and see if there's anything that you feel you need to let go of, and to show yourself a little bit more compassion as well. So it's like full circle, showing other people compassion, but show yourself compassion as well. And actually, we deserve the most compassion from ourselves. Okay, so those were the messages for today. I hope you enjoyed them. If you haven't already, please go to my website and take advantage of the free gift that I have for you. It's a guided angel visualization that just helps remind you of who you are. And somebody had said they listened to it 10 times already and they just absolutely love it. So it's a really good tool to help you pull yourself out of any kind of sadness or anger or whatever state you're in, and it really can help you feel loved and appreciated. So I hope you take advantage of that. You can go to drlararomero.com and get the free gift. Thanks so much for tuning in.